Yo, man, help a brother out and subscribe. If you haven't hit that button, please do. And of course, like, comment. Let's get this thing moving. I've got things rolling in the right direction, and I need a little push on this platform.
What the hell is going on in the back of that pile of crap? Whatever, get off my ass. I-5 South heading down to Roseburg. First trip there. Clash of the Titans. Here we go. Memorial Day weekend. This is the beginning of a monster. Here is the exit for Willamette Speedway. It's off in them there hills. Got golf courses as we pull into Cottage Grove. Here, just a little more. We're at the end of the Willamette Valley, basically, and continuing my trek to the south. Just a little more Oregon beauty off on the horizon there. I still got some prick up my ass. There's an amazing example of the Oregon timber industry farming. As you can see, there's older growth up above and the youngers down below. All intentional. Not everything is a clear cut. And, well, at one point, it does look like a clear cut, but, shit, hold my damn phone stable. You can kind of see it through there. All right. Well, I made it. Got a few cars out here. I guess there's only 2 classes here today. And them 2 classes are us 4-cylinders in the OSCRA shootout and sprint cars. Guess what? I'm puffing my chest a little more than other people because, yeah, we bad. Yeah, we bad. Yeah, there's a whole lot of real estate on this track. This is going to be interesting. Yeah. So, hosing everything down. Looks like we've got some red clay in there. Although it is warm. This evil orb in the sky is killing. A seltzer, maybe? Little precursor here, or interlude. So this is number 2 of OSCRA, which is Oregon Sport Compact Racing Alliance, a thing a gentleman, Mike Seats, has brought together. And this is the first where I and my Facebook group, The Swarm, which I invite everybody to get them into, we're trying to unify the Northwest, and it doesn't have to be limited to the Northwest either. So check it out, man. The Swarm and OSCRA. I did not film my qualifying laps. And actually, I only got 1 clean lap. I kept running in, coming into the car in front of me, and I actually tried to pass at one point and damn near lost it because it was all muck on the inside. But got fast qualifier by the better part of a 10th, which, yeah. All right, man. That was kind of exciting. And then next you're going to watch the first heat race, which I wiggled my way through. And the times at that point, I still had a 10th on the field. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Steve? So, at any rate, So let's get into it here. This is my heat race, and I'm here to tell you Douglas County Dirt Track isn't an amazing. I just look at this facility. It's so classic, and they've only been a dirt track, I believe, like 3, maybe 4 years. Used to be asphalt. So putting a move here on Bid Van Loon. Trying to. Then we'll complete it here. So this track is very interesting. It's very fast, and I tell you what, it's an awesome experience there. So I'll cut this heat race short. You got the idea. Here's the A main. So I was number 1 qualifier, but we did a redraw, hill draw first. If I put my hand in the bag and grab a chip, I failed miserably. Ended up in the number 6 position. We mixed up the top 6, and so I've got my work cut out for me. And as you can see, it's some good clay flame fun. I mean, it's just constant pelting. And fortunately, it's not the type that sticks too much. I'll get a chunk on the lens here after a while, but I definitely had dirt bouncing up inside of my helmet. Had me a little concerned there for a minute. So Bid Van Loon out front. I believe I'm in the number 5 spot at this point. And then an incident will occur here, and I guess I should have give a precursor. Prior to going out for this, I was back in pits, and I could see my right front doing some really goofy shit. And it was in my head. Like, I mean, I saw something. It could have been a bent wheel, but I could have sworn there's something loose right here. And right here again. Now, I panicked. As I said, I already had something in my head concerned that something was going on in the right front. I could have sworn I for sure rolled the tire off the rim, because it happened once, it happened twice. The engine revved up. So I drew the yellow. I pulled to the infield, drew the yellow. Thanks to Rick Stevens right there on the left, and Josh Corley, who helped out with the Swarm event and this OSCRA deal. But they came to the rescue, and I'm like, all the tires are good, I guess. Well, let's jack it up anyway, because I think there's something wrong. I seriously am concerned. And I probably need to get a therapist, because it was all in my head. Now, as much as being up front and duking it out with the best of the Northwest is cool, what happens here instead? I think I had lots of people come up to me after the race. This is just the best thing that ever could have happened to me, in the sense of what it did for my stock value. You know, people in the stands came down to me and go, dude, that was cool, because now I've got my work cut out for me. I'm at the back of a field of 22 cars with the fastest hot rod on the track. So I do a lot of careful. You can hear it. I'll let you listen to the car. And about that number 4, that turn 4, I later learned that there is a little bit of an issue, and that's part of what got me. Part of it could have been the track condition, but part of it is it has kind of an off-camber thing that will actually kind of hook you and try and throw you to the inside. I wasn't aware of that. There's also another place that's a little interesting. But Watch my track position here. I think I've already jumped up 5 or 6 positions. And I finally get to open it up a little bit. So we shoot down the back straight here. And I keep going to the inside, but if I go up, which I think maybe, there is a jump right over on the right side or up top where the entry road comes in. And you can unload the car pretty good there. So generally speaking, my biggest thing with this car is I don't want to work on it, man. I don't want the damage. I feel that this car would not like getting hit. And I've got the horsepower in this, this little hot rod, and I think that just being safe and sneaking around people is the way to go. I don't have to wring the living daylights out of it the way I did the other 4-cylinder car. It was a Stalker. That Stalker car, I got to the point where I could drive and flog the living daylights out of it. Actually, it was the best learning grounds I ever had. I mean, things have unfolded perfectly. I got to the point where I could just wrangle that car and take up every inch of the track, just squeezing it for everything it had. It was underpowered compared to the rest of the field. And I did great in that car. I won races. I was right up front, just bringing the daylights out of it. This car is a different driving experience. And I am getting to that point where I can put it where I want it, and that I can actually bring the daylights out of it. I just need room. So in the meantime, I'm just staying out of the way. I'm letting people do their thing. I don't want damage. I don't want to screw anybody else's program up. And let's stretch her out. And ultimately, it is, just like downhill skiing, it is the responsibility of the uphill skier to assess what's in front of you. Don't put other people in danger. They don't know you're coming. So I'm all about making sure that somebody's aware that I'm there. If I know they don't know I'm there, I'm on the binders. Give them the right of way. That is your responsibility as a driver. Far too often I see people sticking their noses where they shouldn't be and not allowing the car in front of them to know that they're there. You have to have a fender in front of them. You have to show your presence. And first caution. We actually had a pretty clean race. This is a 25 lap race. And this is how beautiful is this facility? Right on the banks of the Umpqua River, under the lights. Doesn't get any better than this. Let me tell you, have I ever told you I love racing and I love racetracks? Especially in Oregon. We are spoiled here in the Pacific Northwest. We have 9 dirt tracks within, I don't know, I think the farthest one away is probably 4 hours from the Portland area, 4 or 5 hours. Coos Bay is away from Portland, and Skagit is quite a ways from Portland. But compared to other states, I mean, like guys in California got to drive 500 miles to get to a dirt track, and they only have a couple. We are absolutely spoiled up here. And we have to get all the dirt tracks in the Pacific Northwest on the same page, because we're all facing the same serious consequences of the diminishing racing community. Car counts are on, they're disappearing. We have to increase it. And if we all work together, maybe get on the same page, we can alternate. Just we have to get creative. Enough of that crap, Steve. So I'm working my way up. I think I'm sitting in 6th position at this point, and working past Bid Van Loon again, and then there's Randy Cool, Mr. Cool in front of me. And we're getting short on real estate. We're coming up on, we're probably at lap 24 right now. And yeehaw. And I believe a caution comes out right about now. Yep. So I believe we were on lap 24. So that leaves us with a green and white flag start here. Sitting in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 doesn't matter. Already picked off 1. Stretch my legs out a little bit, make a move here. Hello. And checkered. I end up in 4th spot. I went from 22nd all the way up to the 4th position. That's 18 cars in just as many laps. Party time. All right, man. I never did get to see you. Champ. Pose for the camera, man. And then we've got the loot. Oh, you got the loot?
I got your money.
So our inaugural Swarm champion.
Oh, this is the
That's
side,
the
side
Swarm
thing.
money, yeah. So, hey man, right on. So, Tom Pitts, that's for, where were you at?
9th place.
9th place, but the best part is, you're the random.
Oh, you're kidding me.
You get the extra.
100, 20, 40, 150.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Rock and roll, man.
Rock and
Thank
roll.
you.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
Now, if you could go over and load that car up on the trailer for me, I'll be,
That blue one?
Drink-
Or that 22 car?
yeah, exactly. I'll be up in the stands drinking beer.
Okay.
I will tell you what, Douglas County dirt track and sprint cars go hand in hand. These guys get down, they ride the wall, and they fly.
Make race car noises. Come on, man.
Yo.
Okay, here, I'll give you a hand. Here.
They're bubbles.
Come on.
They're bubbles. They're bubbles.
All right. Cool.
My friend.
Okay.
You're fine. Look at me. Did you not take a picture of me? I know, we gotta go to a different car and get racing tickets. Yes, you're going.
Deepest thanks to Landis Brothers Racing, Mike, TJ, Dustin. We got the baddest hot rod in the Northwest, and I think I'm doing an all right job driving this thing. Also, my sister in Northside Ford, and she don't believe in me, but believe you me, if you need a Ford truck, go talk to her. Radio Cab, and I also picked up a new sponsorship, which I'm going to do a commercial. It's going to be awesome, man, because I'm just a scumbag, low-life, four-cylinder driver. But Integrity Incorporated, who Randy Diaz, they supply outhouses, basically. And it's almost like Bad News Bears. Can't wait to do that commercial. So if you haven't figured it out, I got a sense of humor. I am the character. I got the skills. I'm driving the car. I got the rocket. I am quickly becoming the baddest dude in the Northwest. I'm looking, I gotta find. I know there's a market, man, but
I want to go big. I need somebody cool on the side of my car. I love racing. If I could live it, whatever. I am your guy. So, spread the word. Love you all. Make sure you subscribe once again. And I want to get them. I want to start selling shirts. Got a couple of designs in the barrel, and yeah, let's go racing. We'll see you next time.